Welcome to another Android Studio how-to series. So today we're going to look into localization, how to enable localization for your application. So basically localization allow your application to change to a different languages through the use of local method. So here sample application that I developed to enable localization. So the process is fairly simple. You can look here in this main layout. There's two components, text view and also a button. So for reference, for localization to work, we need to use string for text. Each component that we have on our layout, we need to use reference for the text using resource string reference. So for example, here the text view we assign the reference, or we assign the text to string reference. So to assign text to string reference, all you need to do is you need to add reference, or you need to add resources. You need to add resource into your string. So for example, here I already have two resource. So let's say I want to add another resource for another text view down here. So for this text view, make it a little bit bigger, so turn it to 24. So the reference for the text, we create new source, new string value, we will give it a name for the resource, welcome, and also so now the text view 2 text reference to welcome. So why do we need this? So for this, we can change the text reference to another language by using string values here. So if you like to add reference to another language, you need to open editor from the string.xml, and from here you need to add this for particular languages, for a particular language that you like to use in your application. Okay, you can search, let's say, Malay. Malay. Okay, if you like to have your application in Malay, you can add more localization to this. Okay, so for example, I already have Russian, and also the default is in English. So let me add, there's a 3 reference here, hello, press here, and welcome. So for Malay, for hello, not for the Russian, because we already have that. Okay, Malay. Alright, so hello, apa kabar? Press here, tekan sini, and welcome, selamat datang. So in Russia, so you might want to use a translator application to translate for that particular string, selamat datang or welcome. So welcome in Russia is this. And you can copy this translation, put it in here. Alright, so done with the translation. So we now can change our application to 3 languages: English, Malay, and Russia. So if you like to add more, you can also access the XML for each. So you can add new string here, here, and also here for each language. Okay, so now we have 3 dictionary for each language. So next we need to be able to change to that particular language. So there's this method in the main directory called setLocal. So this would allow our application to change to a different language based on our language selection. So use this method, and also these 2 additional method that cater for a lower version. And in your onCreate method, before set content view, before we show the layout for the main activity, so we can select our desired language. So for example, for Russia, we call the method setLocal. We need to submit 2 string, which is ru, so which is for Russia. And then set content view, load the main activity into our layout. Alright, so give it a try. Right, installing. There you go. So when your activity loaded, it started with the new or the selected language. So this is in Russia, so you would like to change this in Malay. For Malay, MS MY. So rerun this again. Okay, now you can see the application and the layout start with Malay language. The default language, if you disable this, you get English, and usually if you like to have your setting or your selected language is being saved, and the next time your application loaded, it load with that particular language, all you need to do is just you can use shared preference. You can store the language preference into your shared preference and load that preference for selected language, or you can use Spinner for that purpose. Alright, so that is it for set local. You can download the code from my GitHub repository. That's it. Happy coding.